Hello, my name is Charlie McAvoy. I'm the autistic guy who has autism. And I would like to share you of signs of autistic meltdowns, so people in the future can learn how to deal with people who has autism and handle people with autism and help other autistic people to show everyone those signs and help the people who are not autistic to understand these signs, because this is important, because all the signs have been given to my mom. It's making me feel bad, because the way, well, here's the signs I'm going to read to you. The first sign of autistic meltdown is scenery overload. Scenery overload. As people are afraid of lights, too much noise, texture. Well, texture feels unbearable, and it affects the brain all the time. I mean, I do like the lights, but not too much light, like sunlight or something. And I don't like so much noises, like people are talking about me, or people talking about their personal lives and private lives, and when they're not in the room with me, or they in this, and it just makes me feel bad, and they're not listening very well. When I'm with my mom, I don't like a lot of noises, like coming upstairs and stuff like that, or telling me to calm down, stuff like that. It's making me very unbearable. And now for the body stress. I keep feeling stomach pains every morning, and I thought it has something to do with what I ate and stuff like that, but no, it's not. It's just all the tension. It's just this overheated places, and all the tension and stomach pain. And every time my body's stressed, I couldn't control myself of my behavior and stuff, and it's making me feel bad. And I tried to reason with my mom about that, but I don't think it's helping. It's making me feel unhappy. The third sign, sudden shutdown. Words stop, go knowable. When I try to explain a lot of people about why I can't help being upset and rude, and why I want the same things over and over, one of them, I'm not going to mention, said to me weeks ago, while she or he feeling stressed, is those words: Charlie, there is no reasoning with you. And that really shocked me on the inside. And it made me realize all these years I've been trying to reason with my mom in many ways, but there's no reason with her, because she doesn't want me home when I'm being rude all the time. I try to build this relationship, but it's making my body stress, and my stomach hurts, and I get overheated and stuff like that. I mean, from the sun, of course, or from the radiator, but that's all. That's just all my guesses. Those words, "there's no reason with you," really scared me, and it hurts me, and no one can see that, because my feelings are inside, and I couldn't explain how I feel anymore. Well, at least not now. Because all they want to do, the people who are looking after it in the care home that was owned by the Care Quality Commission, doesn't want to understand how I really feel, even when they said they do. They just can't handle me. But I'm stuck in the care home until my mum is ready to take me back. And I want her to take me back, because living with her is making me feel normal, but she doesn't see that or feel that or hearing that. Now the next sign of autistic meltdown. Progressing drop. Words feel jumbled, hard to respond. When I try to explain things to Mom, I said the words like I want to go home and stuff, and I try to explain things the way she understands. But my words keep getting all jumbled up. Then when she says words like, I'm not ready for this, Charlie, I'm not ready to have you home yet, and I'm not ready to have you home now, I find it hard to respond in a calm way, in the most responsible way, or the most respectful way. Because I find that very hard. I've been trying it for years, and I don't feel like I've done any improvement. I still love my mom though. Even I gave her space for a month. But that's not important. Now the next one. Intense emotions, crying, anger, and panic. When people hurt my feelings by saying things like, why are you doing this, Charlie? Why are you being this way, Charlie? I was scared to say something, and when it said I can tell anybody I want, because you're being rude all the time, I was crying, and I felt angry, and I panicked, because I don't want people to tell on me. Because when they do, I get scared and frustrated, and sad. I try to reason with everybody who upsets me, but it looks like they don't care. I know that because I've been stuck like this for 17 years. And I might not be crying right now, but I am crying on the inside all the time. And I'm very, very tired, and I feel very weak on the inside. Now the next sign. Escape urge. Need to leave or hide. I wanted to leave my care home owned by the Care Quality Commission, and I want to hide somewhere where nobody's conversation can upset me and make me angry and make me panic. And the only escape place was my dad's house, but he passed away 3 years ago. And he was the only one who understands my autism and knows how to handle my autism. I just wish he could have told everyone how to handle me the way he does before he died. But he didn't. I don't blame him, I blame myself for not telling everyone. Or maybe I just feel like I want to run away and hide. But I'm stuck. I'm trapped. And I'm always going to be stuck and trapped, no matter how many times I try to escape. I mean, years ago I did physically twice, but I tried to escape when I'm sleeping. But I always keep coming back. In my dreams, I always see my dad with me, and I hugged him and begged him to come back from the living. And when he disappeared, I woke up from my dream, like I wanted to escape with him, but when I woke up, I feel trapped, because he's the only one who understands my autism, and knows how to handle my autism. But the way everybody's handling mine today, it's not what I had in mind, or what my dad had in mind. I want to blame them, but I don't want to, because I lost my dad. I don't want to lose everyone in my family, even if it means I have to bottle all of my emotions. That's going to upset them like always. Now for the next sign. Stimming increase. Rocking, hand flapping, and pacing. I don't know about the hand flapping bit, but I always walk all the time when I'm feeling impatient, and I always keep pacing all the time when I'm worried about something, like what's going to happen to me, or what am I going to do in my life, and when's Mom going to take me home, and why they keep make me do stuff I don't want to do. I'm always pacing. I try to control them, but I just can't. I guess being autistic is hard to embrace. And now for the final sign of autistic meltdowns. Easy triggered. Changes or interruptions feels overwhelming. Everything is changing all the time, and I don't like these changes, like I'm moving in the care home, and why I have to be in other people's room instead of me sleeping on the couch or on the bed when I want to sleep. They never told me everything. I mean, they did, but at the wrong moment and at the wrong time. And every time they keep interrupting me, I feel upset and stuff, and overwhelmed. And I feel like everyone who's telling me to do this and do that and why and things had to change, I feel like it's going to happen forever and I'm never going to be happy and uncomfortable with my autism. No, I'm never going to be. It's just those changes is affecting my life, and nobody who gave me meltdowns cares about how I feel, and that really, really hurts me. That I'm trying to live a normal life, but when I'm in the care home filled with people with mental problems, autistic problems, or brain damage, or any kind of mental problems, no one is going to let me be me, because when I told them to stop doing this and doing that, they just get upset. I can't just keep ignoring them, because ignoring them is going to make them do things worse and worse. Make them do things worse and worse, and that makes me feel worse and makes me feel bad all the time. No matter how many times I explained to my family and my mom, they just said things that makes me feel stressed and triggers all my meltdowns. But when I hold it in, I feel like I want to throw up. But I don't know what's going to happen to me at the end. So I'm begging you, for all people who has children or their children has autism, do not give them don't cause them to give them 8 meltdowns, because that's not how you treat an autistic person like me. You need to avoid these autistic meltdowns, because those things will make their feelings worse and make their lives worse. Okay? So I'm begging you, don't use those meltdown signs to the autistic people or people with brain damage or any mental problem. Otherwise, they're never going to have a better future that I'm trying to have. Remember, being autistic is life, but you cannot purposely or accidentally cause them meltdowns, autistic meltdowns, because they don't understand why they're doing this, and it makes them want to leave and stuff. I know you're trying to help, but I wish you can help them the right way, and the right way is, do not give them those autistic meltdowns, because those things will give them a bad future. So, please, I'm begging you, give autistic people like me a better life that they wanted to have, that makes them happy. I know a lot of people are doing a good job, but with people who I don't know cause them meltdowns by accident or on purpose, which I don't know if that's true, it will make them feel bad, and it'll make me feel bad. So for all your autistic people out there, do not worry. If normal people sees my video and learn something from me, that you will have an interesting life. But don't give your hopes up yet. Just wait until your parents or your family or relatives or loved ones give you what you want in your life. Not the way you think, but in the way that makes you avoid these 8 autistic meltdowns. Autism is your best friend, but meltdowns, but people who, but peop, but with people with who gives an autistic meltdowns are not. Remember, autism is your friend, not meltdowns. So please avoid these signs and give them the better future they want. A lot of people have already done that, but I'm giving to the people who gave them meltdowns by accident or on purpose, which I don't know. So, thanks for your time. And have an autistic life. And for all the women out there with autism as well, Happy International Women's Day.